welcome to Play All Day Extra. In today's vlog, we're going to talk about our vacation that we just took. We went to the Smoky Mountains in Tennessee. So what we're going to do is we're just going to talk about 3 of the best things we did. We did like some scenic drives and some hiking. We didn't take a phone or camera, so we're not going to talk about that. Of course, that was amazing. Nature's amazing. But we're going to talk about some of the more touristy things we did. And we're going to start with the Titanic Museum. So we went to the Titanic Museum in Pigeon Forge. And so what happens when you go in the Titanic Museum is they give you a boarding pass. Okay? Turn it that way. Okay. So each person gets a boarding pass, and on your boarding pass, it gives you a name and kind of a little story. And these were real people who were on the Titanic.
It's gonna be backwards.
And so what you do is you go through the whole museum, and then at the end you find out if your person survived or didn't survive. And for men, you get a blue pass. And it's also a known fact that more women than men survived. So obviously, in getting a woman's boarding pass, you have better chances than the men. And within that, you had first class, second class, and then third class. Obviously, more of the first class people survived. Some of the second. The men didn't do well in second class, if you look it up. And third class, not a great rate of survival. So when you get it, it tells you what class you were. What were you?
Third. First.
Second. So, she's feeling pretty good about her chances being a woman in first class. Third class, it was 50-50 for a woman.
I'm a child.
Yeah, she was a child, so you're hoping for the best there. Second class, it could have gone either way for me. I think that the second class woman had a pretty good chance. So I was feeling good about it. So you go through this whole museum, and there were replicas of different things, like what a first class room looked like, what maybe a third class steerage cabin looked like, the grand staircase. There's just replicas of things, pictures of things, pictures of people. We found a picture of your girl, Miss Hulda Vestrom, and also found a picture of Miss Elizabeth Watt, who was traveling with her daughter. And I don't think we ever found a picture of yours in the main part of the museum. There's also something really cool, was they had a room that was really cold to kind of simulate how it felt to be out there. And they had 28-degree water that you could stick your hand in. That was really cold. Also really cool was a Lego replica of the Titanic. That was one of my favorite things to see. And there was a little movie about it. The whole story was really awesome. So then we get to the memorial room, where you find out the fate of your people. Now, we had 10 people go into this, so we're thinking 68% died. So probably maybe 3 out of our 10 people should survive statistically. So we get there, and let's see. What were our fates, guys?
Okay. So, since this person was 14 and they were considered a child, I would think they would save them. But they died.
Where was she from?
Sweden, I think.
There could have been language barriers, and maybe her family did not understand.
Her whole family.
They probably didn't understand where to go, couldn't get there. I mean, it was a mess. And my second class, 40-year-old Elizabeth Watt, with her daughter, survived.
Did her daughter survive?
Yes, her daughter is actually the last remaining Canadian survivor.
Really?
Yeah, she just died like, I don't know when. Okay, what was your fate?
I lived, since she's first class.
Yeah, her first class lady, we're pretty sure. Okay, we were the only 2 out of our group of 10 that did survive. Of course, all the men, we kind of knew what their fate would probably be. And we had one person in our group was a crew member. We had 2 Jewish passengers also, which was cool to see. They had a big display about that. But yeah, we did not fit the statistics. We only had 2 out of 10 survivors in our group.
And
we got to see a picture of my girl and your girl, and then you get to see like what happened in their lives too. So that was a fun experience. I'm glad we did that.
Yeah.
Titanic Museum. All right, another fun thing we did on a rainy afternoon was we went to an escape room. I've done bunches of these. You guys have done a couple of them. Usually we have pretty good luck with them, and we had a really smart group of people, I must say. So this one was called The Heist, and it was 8 out of 10 difficulty, which is pretty difficult. And if you've never been in an escape room, don't know what that is, you go in, you have an hour to figure out all these puzzles and enter all these codes. There's locks, there's keypads, all kinds of things. You have to solve all these puzzles to get the codes to finally escape before your 60 minutes is up. And like I said, we usually do escape, and we did escape this time. Not only did we escape, but we had 21 minutes remaining, which is a lot of time. We've never done that well before. Usually we've had like 6, 8, 10 minutes remaining, but 21 minutes is pretty strong. We pretty much rocked that museum heist. One more really cool thing we wanted to share was we went to Dollywood. It's an amusement park in Sevierville, Tennessee, and we took some video there, but not a lot because we're really not used to vlogging in public. So we just got a few little things to share. And the first video I took was of their newest roller coaster, Big Bear Mountain. And as soon as I started taking the video, it had a rollback. If you're not familiar with roller coasters, when it goes, this is a launched roller coaster, so it launches you out and it's going straight up a hill. Well, it, for some reason, didn't launch fast enough, so it got to the top of the hill and then just rolled back into the station.
And everybody was like, yay!
Yeah, no, people cheer for a rollback. It's a thing in the roller coaster world. We had already ridden that ride twice, so luckily we got it before they had to close it and test it, and it was back up and running again. Rollback's not a huge deal. What else was? Okay, so a few of us rode all the roller coasters there. I was one of them. They're not huge into the bigger roller coasters yet.
Only some.
Yes.
Some is okay, but...
Okay, so what was your favorite ride of the day?
Dragon Flyer and Big Bear Mountain.
What do you say?
I don't know. I liked it a lot. Just all the ones I...
If you had to pick one, what would you say for that day?
Barnstormer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I like Lightning Rod. That is a pretty intense roller coaster. It was, obviously it's always going to be pretty crowded there, but the lines really weren't that bad. Just, I mean, a few of the rides had a longer wait, what you say?
Yeah.
But they do a really good job at Dollywood. They have fans in the queue lines to help cool you off, and there's like misting fans all over the park.
Yes.
We love that.
Yes.
A lot of
she didn't care at all. She just walked.
A lot of shade in the park too. Lots of trees, lots of shade. Okay, so of those three things, what was your favorite?
Definitely Dollywood.
Dollywood. Yeah, I would say so, but I really enjoyed it all. It was a good time. We really needed a vacation. It has been quite a summer. So, yeah, it's flown by. So that was a little look at our vacation to the Smoky Mountains. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Bye.